I'm going to try and do a quick video. I'm actually doing this for a gal in one of the CP groups, but I thought may as well share. Kaelyn has had this goal in a lot of different forms over the years, but she has actually gotten really, really good. These are the types of things that we take to intensives. We like to focus on any and all ways that can make her more independent with her, I think they're called ADLs, right? I don't know, daily goals, daily living things, and getting dressed is one of them, right? She's a teenager. I think this is important for all ages, though. Think about where you're spending your time when you are working with your child with disabilities, and we spend a lot of time getting ready for things. So when she can help and do things on her own or with minimal assistance, that is a big win for mama or whoever the caregiver is. So, a little bit of extra work, of course, if you need to do this with jeans. We have had to reinforce some belt loops because we let her kind of hook onto a belt loop and do that. But with any of our stretchy pants, cotton, or other materials that are very easy to sew into, I am not an expert seamstress. Do I have a sew machine? Yes. Do I know how to use it? Yes. Very basic things, though. Highly recommend. Very easy to adapt your own clothing. I took an old t-shirt. This is a good size loop for Kaelyn. If I can, I do make it a bright color so it's a little bit easier for her to use her eyes. You see the size of that. So she essentially kind of loops it in and then she can pull up. Now she's gotten really good at this. But you'll see I've matched the color of the pants. You might not always be able to do that, but it is sewn on the inside, so you can't see it. One thing here I will state is my daughter does not have like a sensory or an aversion to tags, so this might not work if your kid is sensitive to tags, because I imagine that's probably what it feels like, but it just tucks right inside the pants. And a lot of her stretchy pants or joggers, things like that, a lot of the pants that she wears to therapy, they've got loops on the inside. So she can help pull up those pants. And my kiddo, she swats at me all the time. She does want to be able to do things herself. So, of course, getting dressed is a really, really great goal. And this little loop, literally a couple minutes of sewing, reinforce. Just make sure it's easy for your kiddo to snag, and then they can help pull up their pants, right? And just get used to that motion. I will look for a video, because I'm sure I have one in therapy where we were working on the pulling up of the pants from sit to stand. That motion for Kaelyn really made a big difference because we've had this as a goal different times. And that's the thing that I think that helped kind of set the light bulb off for my kiddo. But yeah, ask your therapist if you are working on this, if there's other considerations to be made. But I don't want to brag. The last time we were working on this in intensive, we had an OT and a PT in the same session. So it was really, really nice to have the expert in both fields, because a lot of times these types of goals involve, I guess, both disciplines, fine motor and gross motor skills. So really, really nice if you can get your PT and OT chatting about some of these goals, and they could probably give you some tips, tricks of how to make it that much easier for your kiddo based on where they are at currently. But yeah, sit to stand, adding that to the mix, and the loops on the pants really, really helped Kaelyn. So there's that.